Rappers you didn't know went broke. Unlike other genres of music, rap music is usually associated with a high cost of living. As a rapper, it's pretty much normal to change expensive rides on a daily basis, stock your neck, wrist, and fingers with expensive jewelry, wear designer clothes and shoes, not forgetting buying or owning a palatial home fit for all the endless parties. So inasmuch as rappers make good money, without proper planning, they are prone to bankruptcy, as we will see today. In this video, we will show you rappers you didn't know went broke. You will be surprised at some of the names you are about to see. Watch till the end to find out who. But before we begin, kindly subscribe to our channel for more of our amazing content. Please give us a like, share the video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our new uploads. Let's get it on! Number 1. 50 Cent. For this celebrated and equally controversial rap star, cash flow seemed to be endless at some point in his glittering career. In the early 2010s, during his heyday, U.S. magazine publishers The New York Post reported that he had sold over 30 million album copies in just a year. Apart from music, he also had an investment in the Vitamin Water Project and several other deals with big brands, meaning he was doing exceptionally well financially. But his fans were treated to a shock when he filed for bankruptcy in 2015. At that time, he was making $185,000 a month, but $72,000 went to his 19-bedroom house, and almost everything else went to other expenses. 50 Cent admitted that most of the cars, jewelry, and jets he showed off on social media were actually borrowed or rented. But his bigger problems came to light after being summoned by the authorities for what we'd call unnecessary misdemeanor, due to his rap-related feud with Maybach music boss Rick Ross, which came about after he decided to shame the mother of Ross's child. The legal battle left 50 Cent on his financial deathbed. The indie club hitmaker purchased a sex tape of the woman, added a voiceover making fun of her, and put it online without her knowledge or consent, a move which was criticized by many people. A judge ordered him to pay $7 million in damages. He was also found guilty of copying his G-Unit headphone design from another company, and a judge made him pay another $17 million for that transgression. The rapper immediately filed for bankruptcy, claiming the judgments plus other debts exceeded his mere $25 million net worth. In 2016, he settled his bankruptcy case, promising to pay $23 million to his creditors over a period of 5 years. Number 2. Birdman. More than just a rapper, Birdman is the co-founder of Cash Money Records. From the late 1990s to date, the label has been wildly successful, responsible for bringing renowned hitmakers like Drake, Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, and Juvenile to the masses. Birdman himself was part of 2 of his company's supergroups, the duo Big Timers, together with producer Manny Fresh. After all, Birdman, born Brian Williams, did well enough to land at position 4 on Forbes' list of the wealthiest rappers, with an estimated net worth of about $110 million. But something must have gone terribly wrong along the way. According to a reliable source, a company called EMG Transfer Agent gave Birdman a whopping $12 million loan to start a vodka company. The rapper reportedly used his palatial Miami home as collateral. In 2017, EMG sued Birdman, alleging that he defaulted on the loan payments and planned to use the money not for business, but to pay off personal bills. The company asked for $20 million, accounting for legal fees and interest accrued. Birdman argued that the loan was predatory and that he didn't do anything wrong. Nevertheless, Birdman lost his house in the legal battle, and in late 2019, the rapper requested the judge to block EMG from taking profits from his music. Number 3. Luther Campbell. Uncle Luke, as he is fondly called, is better known for his legal maneuvers than he is for his music. He is acknowledged for having made Floridian rap nationally prominent as the leader of the 2 Live crew in the 80s. Their third album, the steamy As Nasty As They Wanna Be, which included the top 30 hit Me So Horny, went double platinum. U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Florida, however, ruled it obscene, although that finding was later overturned. In response, Campbell and his crew recorded Banned in the USA, an ironical mimicry of Bruce Springsteen's 1984 album Born in the USA. The album stormed into the Billboard Top 20. Further reports by South Florida Sun-Sentinel indicates that Campbell also ran a label, Luke Records, which released 2 albums for the rapper MC Shy D. In 1994, Campbell lost a lawsuit to the musician, with the judge ordering him to pay out $1.6 million, including nearly $700,000 in withheld royalties. Campbell wasn't able to pay the money by 1995, so Shy D placed a lien on a choice property Campbell owned, which would lead to a sale to pay off the legal debt. To prevent the sale, Campbell filed for bankruptcy protection in June of that year. Number 4. Lisa Lopez. Girl group TLC was formed in 1991, and by 1994, they had 2 killer albums, 3 #1 singles, and 2 Grammy Awards. But while their professional lives might have been at an all-time high, for one of their associates, Lisa, the period was marred by an extensively messy personal life. Lopez was at the time dating football player Andre Rison in what the Boombox described as a highly combustible relationship. The rapper accused Rison of abusing her several times, though the charges were eventually dropped. Then on June 8, 1994, both Rison and Lopez went out with their friends, partied hard, and got drunk. Lopez would then get home before her boyfriend. When Rison returned, a big fight broke out. Lopez was reportedly angry because Rison bought himself lots of new sneakers without getting her any. Things got messy and turned physical on both sides. Eventually, Rison left. That's when Lopez allegedly grabbed a pair of the sneakers and set it on fire in the bathtub. Soon, the whole house was in flames. Surprisingly, Lopez got off with a $10,000 fine and a probation charge. Rison even forgave her, and the relationship continued, but the mansion was insured by Lloyd's of London, and they never showed any mercy for Lopez as Rison did. The company filed a $1.3 million claim against Lopez, which forced her into bankruptcy. Rison got to show just how magnanimous he could be when he loaned Lopez and her bandmates $15,000 each so that they could hire lawyers. Number 5. Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy came up in the Miami rap scene with a bang, and the self-styled thug rapper talked about street life in his music. He routinely released albums that nearly topped all the charts, including Thugs R Us, Thug Holiday, Thug Matrimony, and Married to the Streets. With such records, millions of dollars landed in his bank accounts. By the late 2010s, Trick Daddy wasn't raking in cash the way he once did. According to a court filing obtained by Gossip magazine, the rapper reportedly earned only $75,000 in 2016 and a mere $17,000 in the first few months of 2017. That is when he filed for bankruptcy. That's a dubious milestone for anybody, but for Trick Daddy, it marked the 3rd time in 3 years that he had to file for legal arrangements to avoid a complete ruin. The rapper's previous bankruptcy arrangements were canceled because he didn't make payment plans. He rushed to the courts in May 2017 to stop the auction of his Florida home. At the time, he claimed his assets were valued somewhere between $100,000 and $500,000, but had absolutely no cash at hand or money in the bank. Additionally, the rapper owed a $280,000 debt on his home, $290,000 in back taxes, and $57,000 in unpaid child support. What a financial tragedy for the rapper. Did you enjoy our video? Which rapper are you surprised to find out is broke? Well, if you enjoyed our video, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more of our awesome content. Please give us a like, share the video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our weekly uploads. We value your feedback. Feel free to share your thoughts with us in the comment section below.